Evening all. I'm playing on Lichess. They've improved their rematch celebration. You can see the previous match score, which is very interesting. I think these are clickable. So this is one of my favourite opponents on the site. Oh-Well-Okey. He seems a really chilled out player. So yeah, I think it's really interesting, this cross table. So playing some bullet. I'll play the Catalan, usually with a gambit or just double fianchetto here. So this is not actually today the match score. This is from previous encounters, which I think is quite interesting. I want to play Cedian and knight b5, or knight takes b5 coming up. Not really. Without the rook there, it's not good. Now coming up. Maybe break this centre open. Okay, so am I going to be punished quite badly? I've got pressure on d5. I've got that d4 square. A little bit. If I get knight d4, that'll be interesting. For f5. f5 would be good. If I can make it for f5. Can't really make it. Oh, let's move. Let's not lose too much time. a5. Oh, e6 looks tasty. But where's that knight going? Okay, I can't see what to do. Panic. Oh, man. d5 might be a bit weak if I aim for knight c5 and... oh, I'm 3 seconds behind. This is not good for bullet chess. But on the other hand, that looks good. I've got control of e6 here. Oh, he's resigned that one. Okay. So that's yeah. So I just enjoy the bullet here. I think the beauty of bullet chess is that there's no real thinking. I've noticed that is actually. It took me years to realise the difference between blitz and longer games. I think the beauty of longer games is you can question everything. You've got time to question everything you're doing. In blitz and bullet, you're just trying to use a kind of playing formula. Like here, you know, access paths. It's almost like just using a formula. Bishop f3, queen g5. Okay, tiny bit of calculation, I guess, but it's almost just formulaic. There's no real like saying, you know, if double-edged swords or whatever. There's no real thing that you haven't got any time. It's just like rook e6, rook h6, a little bit of tiny calculation. So just formulaic. And I think for years I don't know. I didn't really understand. I think I just tried to use formulas just on longer games. And that's probably that's probably not been good. So okay, if I can like play f5 and rook e6. And rook h6 or g. What's going on over there? Whoops! He's got e4 now. Okay, I'm getting done over. Queen g5 and rook h4. No. Okay, if he takes, there's knight e5. So I'm on that. I've got rook h4. The queen c4 I take. Just remember to take there. If queen c4, okay, rook g3. Okay, so I don't know. Bullet chess. Yeah, it's about addiction. Bullet chess. It's not brilliant for the commentary because actually there isn't really. It's not. Yeah, it's not really thinking about much. It's just very routine thoughts. It's okay. So knight takes e4. If I play for bishop a3, maybe. If I play for bishop a3 here, let's try and win the exchange. We'll get the bishop to d6. I don't know. He's going to take that anyway on e5, and then what? Maybe this c5. If I can play rook c1 or f3 at some point. Or can I break open the position? Is that worth it? Actually, I'm just losing a pawn there, and then there's f2. That wasn't the greatest idea in the world, I've got to say. I'm a goner here. I'm a goner. Oh, there's d4 losing another piece. and it's gone. Gone. So this is the point in the bullet game where it's not even possible to try and win on time, so I'm going to resign that one. Okay, and I just lost 20 points. Oh! Okay, I'll win counter gambit. Now he's let me play this takes, which is fun. I mean, this is a nice position to get. A lot of development here. Free development time. Let's stop this b4. Okay. And let's not play queen h6. Let's just bring this bishop over here. Maybe d3. Maybe double on this e file. Rook e3 comes to mind. It's a crazy idea as well. I think this e file needs celebrating. That e3 square does look a little bit as though something might go on there. Get rid of this bishop, defensive bishop. I get my bishop trapped. Oh, bishop e3 now is on the cards. Bishop e3. How would he defend bishop e3? Oh, I don't think that's too hot. Maybe like a queen sack would be fun. I don't know how sound it is. There's bishop e5 for a start if queen f4. This knight I could play for bishop g3 and try and win the knight. Also, I mean, there's only like 10 seconds to think about this. So I think he's just given up there, basically. With this continuation. Oh, the rook's lost. Yeah. Okay, so maybe e4, bit of variety. I do think the bullet speed on this site is quite impressive, considering that it's not a downloadable client. It's, I think, one of the faster bullet chess servers, especially without a downloaded client software. So I'm impressed. So I don't know, bishop d4, there's no knight f3 at the moment, but my queen is clearly in the wrong. Oh, there is. Okay, just losing all my pieces nearly. Okay, just lost the exchange. And now the bishop e4 is afforded by the knight, just about, but it's not nice. This is somewhere where I need to start panicking here. Uh-oh, f7 attack. Oh, I had queen f7. I could have won my material back. Muppets. I'll go for queen g6. Will he spot queen g6? Or queen c8? I don't know if queen c8 doesn't do anything. Ah, Muppets. Oh, man. Oh, man. No, queen f2. This bites the dust. And now I can do a mad set of pre-moves and hope for the best. It's not going to actually do anything here because I'm a rook down, basically. That's why this is not going to do anything. But I could aim for some sort of stalemate. Maybe. I don't think this is going to work somehow. Stalemate. Although there was a sort of possibility. Over here. Try and... Oh, he's got me. Got me on time. In time, rather, not on time. So, at the moment, okay. And so a4 and knight c5. And b6 and bishop a6 or something at some point, because this d3 square looks a bit interesting. Oh, I'm going to lose e5. Oh, what am I doing? There's knight c6. Oh, this is not looking good. No, no, no. Oh, there's knight c6 on the verge of winning the exchange. To fall into pieces. To fall into pieces. Oh! Oh no! This has just got vicious. Trying to evict this guy. This is not looking hot. 22 seconds. What can I do here? What can I do to get some complications going? Anything? This rook's loose. Maybe knight f3 if he moves this rook. It's knight c4. It's almost there's bishop d5 to knight b2. Trying to hold on for dear life there. Uh-oh. The attack's coming. This looks like a really strong attack. I can't survive this. I don't think. Uh-oh. Yeah, rook h8. Or this one. Is he going to let me survive? Oh, I can try and win on time. Naughty, naughty, but it's bullet. It's bullet. What can you say? And I think it's really tough to try and maintain a ratio. Good ratio against 2300. It's really quite tough. And okay, this c file looks good here. Go down that c file. Queen d6, queen b7. Queen d6. Or just can I take care? Oh, he's giving me a piece. That helps. Okay. Not as impressive as the previous game. By his play there, just give me that bishop. But I think he's got a flawed opening repertoire because he let me put a knight on d4 a number of times in previous bullets. I thought that was interesting to exploit some weird opening idea. I'm on f3 here. a6 and b5. Sort of looks a bit like active piece play. Let's just try and keep these lines closed. So h5, g5, g5, h5. Oh, there's also queen f6. That looks pretty juicy. Or just even getting rid of the queens here. I mean, it looks as though this is a fun position with that knight on e5. Although a6 is dropping off. So, what am I doing here? Knight c7. What about rook b8? Bishop b5 and rook b5. Not really. Can I set the exchange? Just actually, there's knight f3 all the time. And anyway, I don't want to give up that knight though. No, I don't want to give up that knight. I'm going to set the exchange instead. Oh, d6 is dropping. This is going to be a bad idea. Mind you, knight c4. He's got all these pawns. Oh, that's going to bring this into question, isn't it? Oh, is there any knight fork? Yes. Time to use the knight fork. Pre-move time. Oh. I can't win this. Only on time. Oh, I didn't manage to clear it in time. Oh, lost 18 points. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Okay. Castle queenside and knight d5. Oh, what about queen g7? Queen. Oh no. Yeah, queen g7 would have been good. Castle and knight d5. Does this score up to that? 16-4. That can't be 16-4. What's happening here? Has he got a connection problem? Or maybe this is just the last 20 games, I see. And I don't know what's happened there. I think he's gone offline or something. I think he's lost too much time there. I don't know what I'm doing now. Anyway. Yeah, it always helps to play someone with bad connection when you're playing bullet chess. That's a really good sign. Okay, a dodgy connection. And I'll try this King's Engine again. I think there's an Achilles heel when he allows knight d4. It just seems like massive position. So this is what I mentioned before. I think so. This is why is this a massive position? Because well, there's bishop h6, for example, and knight e3. It just looks pretty dangerous, to say the least. This sort of thing where that king's kind of not too, mind you, the way I played it, bishop e6, bishop d7. That's not too clever, is it? Okay. His king has kind of found a safe spot, and he's winning the exchange again. I think I overcooked this. I've got loads of pawns though. I've got loads of pawns if I take on e4. If I could have taken on e4, that would have been good. Let's just drop f7 as well. There's knight h5. There's all sorts of things. Is there any way to come back from this? I think just knight h5. I can't really see how this is. D3 check. D3. We'll just take the queens off. Take the queens off. F7's attacked. This means that I'm not yet mated. 4 seconds. He's got like 4 seconds. Pre-move strikes again. And I think I have this weird overprotection line where I just take Lightning-Bitch and try and overprotect e5. It kind of works sometimes quite well. And drive away this one from e5. Echoes of Nimzovich or something, overprotection of e5. So knight d4. Oh, queen's on. Okay. And let's try this King's Engine again. A little bit more successfully. I'm going to try and innovate here. Innovation in progress. So what happens here? I'll take with the e-pawn still, I think. Even after that last strange game. Maybe f5? Or queen h4? Well, I can just take here. There's knight f5. Or knight takes. It's more adventurous. Knight f5. I know the G file. It's danger. That's okay though. Surely. Hang on. This could be trouble. I want to defend f7. I think priority. Now drive this guy away. And now get him onto dark square again. So f6, king g7, that sort of thing. Trap the rook almost. The rook's kind of not got too many squares. Rook's kind of trapped. Let's play for b5 and try and get my rook something to do. Yeah, I think that's fun. So let's try this again. Let's repeat this idea again. So just taking away from the centre, overprotecting e5, and just Fincher to this guy or not. Maybe just knight f1 to g3. Does the queen want to come to somewhere? h5 or h4, h5? Maybe. Okay, so bishop g5. Maybe c3. Oh, there's queen b5. No, I don't want to take that pawn. Give b5 pressure. That's the last thing I want to do. I want to get onto these dark squares. If I can weaken dark squares, then knight g5 and queen h5. So queen h6. Queen h6 is dangerous. Always going to win that guy. So this isn't a problem, is it? For my opponent, it's not a problem, except for time as usual. It might be a problem. So yeah, it looks as though I'm not doing anything here. Oh, queen h3 would have been more relevant for something. Oh, getting pushed back. Getting pushed back. I can get knight though to d4. That's something. Getting a knight to d4. Yeah. Try this king's engine again. Need a bit more focus here, I think. A bit more focus. I get this knight to d4 and try and maybe. Oh, I get to allow h5. I think it's just this. Just trying to get onto those dark squares, like with bishop h6. Just get onto the dark squares without necessarily losing a piece or anything. Actually, there's queen b7. Or rook. What about rook? We're just doubling rooks here. What about just coming down with the queen? Queen b1. Nope. What about, okay, keeping that one on. He's going to double or something. Oh, hang on. h4 pawn. Why is the h4 pawn so vulnerable? Aha. Okay. This h file. Can I work with this h file? So something like knight f4. No, that's not happening. Knight e4, knight d7 to e5. Knight e5. Okay. And then what? And then what exactly? Ah, hang on. Okay, time to get rid of the queens. Uh-oh. Knight f5 is good. Oh, what was that? So I'm getting a routine here against two different openings, which is seems to be quite straightforward at the moment, but horrible things tend to happen later. Knight e4. Oh, like that. What's happened here? He's on f3 now, and this looks like a disaster. a3 is now hanging. Okay, so I don't know. h6. Oh, okay. That was generous. This one, the pin. Okay, I think I'm back in the game somewhat. Transition into a better ending. And rook on the 7th. And just bring the king up, I think, here. That ties my opponent's. Yeah, that was a bit lucky. So that was a sort of disaster. And so yeah, I'm continuing this. This shouldn't happen. I think to DC and bishop c5. It should be a gambit. It shouldn't really be happening like that, I believe. So this looks entirely, for me, looks favourable right now for black. Although after that move, I don't know. Okay, rook takes f3, or knight takes. Maybe just if I take here, then I don't know, h5 and king h7 again. Oh, okay, I haven't got g5 particularly well covered. Now knight e6, yes. So will I be able to play bishop h6? I can sort of play it here maybe. Oh no, you can take on h6 with check. Whoops. And he's won a piece there. Oh, that wasn't too clever. And so it goes on. Oh, rook h5 now is threatened. Good to spot that. To avoid immediate disaster. Ah, yes, he's just taking a rook. My king can come up the board. Maybe. Oh, he hasn't gone for that, strangely. How am I getting mated? Ah, I think I'm back in the game there. Getting rid of the passed pawns. Oh no! Just lose it here instead. Oh, that was clever. Uh-oh. Oh, if I just lasted one moment longer. One moment longer there. So I don't know what the addiction with this is. It's just crazy. It just comes and goes for me, this bullet, but it does help to be on a quick. So without the it's mindless version of the game, but there's some sort of addiction to it. H4, H5, knight F1 to G4. We're going to G4 over here. So oh, H6 is on anyway. Well, it was on. Okay, knight h4 to f5. Oh, there's knight f4. Yeah, there's bishop f4. If I get my king off this h file, actually there's knight g4. Well, there was knight g4. Now this is just big trouble. Oh, there's a check. Okay. Ahead on the clock. But my king seems to be in meltdown after knight g4. Yeah. Can I get over here? Oh, losing the exchange now. Is he going to take the exchange? He's got rook g8. Yeah, it's horrible. I suppose I'll try and do something. Oh, e2, and it's painful. Hang on. There is that. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, there's rook h2. Oh, we can't win that. With 0 seconds on the clock anyway. Okay. Put the knight over here and sort of play for b5. Oh, without losing c5, that would have helped. Not losing c5. Okay, so dark square play. Oh, nearly. Knight e3, just trying to get rid of this guy. Oh, there's c5. Oh, there's c5 again. Oh, wow. Oh, this is just horrendous. And I don't know how to stop this c5. What about queen c5? Queen c5, and then over here for knight b5, knight c6. Is that possible? Knight here, just attack the queen. I don't know what I'm doing. My f7's defended, kind of thing. I don't know. This knight's stranded. Oh, what am I doing with that knight? I could put it on a3, I guess. Oh, what's the exchange there? Doesn't mean much. Oh, that was abrupt for that diagonal. Let's try a bit of variety, but for some variety. You guys like to be bored by the same things all the time. Bit of variety here. Bishop hanging. D4 can take. Because this bishop h7 business. Let's play Slav. I'm going to mix things up in the openings just to keep this interesting. I'm not going to play the same stuff. And right, I think I want to double those pawns and then play maybe f5. Do I want to undouble them or something? I don't really know. Queen h4. That's g3. I'm going to put the knight on e4. Knight d4 is not quite there yet. I know, bishop c6, that was knight c5. Right, bishop c6 after, is that solid? Not really, but it will do for the moment. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Getting squished. Mind you, the rook moves bishop b5. So, okay, I'll take my bishop b5 for bishop c6. That rook's kind of a bit trapped at the moment. No, I gotta move quick. No, I've just blundered the rook. He didn't take it. He could have taken it and taken on b7. Falling apart as usual. Hang on, there's queen b1. He's got to factor queen b1 in here. Do I have time for queen h3? Okay. And no English opening. So this is something which I can use to get dark square pressure with maybe an e4 break if I play for e4. And that gives me something probably. Maybe rook h4 is on the cards. Rook h4 or something. hang on, let's put pressure on h7 for a moment. And here, and then what? Oh, what's that? Okay, there's rook here. I can win that. Bishop on f5. That appears to be pretty good. Bishop up. Okay. Repeating King's Engine, sorry. I'll try and do something different. Okay, it's a little bit Benoni-ish now. I think h5, just to try and keep things closed, is a good idea. And this bishop must be... Well, there's h5 though. And, oh, bishop h6 is on the cards again. Well, although it's not, doesn't seem to be too much of a problem here right now. Although knight f3 for bishop f4, I wonder about that. If bishop f4 there was knight d2, so bishop f3, bishop f4. Whoa, what's this? Really? So bishop g4. Try and hold on to things. Does it matter about this? If I lose the queen? It looks to be a lot of pieces for that queen. I want to really sort of take that knight, I guess. Although I like my dark squared bishop. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that's pinned. I'm getting mated. Hang on. No, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the mate there. Oh, I had rook b2 as well. There were a lot of things, I got to say, that were less than accurate in that game, as you'd expect from this mindless bullet chess. Okay. I don't know. a3. Mind you, I have got a 5-minute tournament coming up in the North Circular League, official over the board 5-minute, and I notice in real life 5-minute, it's without the pre-moves, it's a lot, you lose a lot more time in real life than in online 5-minute with all the pre-moves and stuff, and you have to like spend time even queening a pawn, getting the queen ready, I've noticed. So yeah, I don't know, so maybe bullet is actually good training for 5-minute chess to be able to keep ahead on the clock. My bishop's trapped here on b1 as it goes. I don't know what I'm going to do with this bishop. Is there anything to do with that bishop here? Or do I need to put the knight on e5? Put the knight on e5. And then knight g6. And I can sort of take this one and still be left with this terrible bishop. Oh, he resigned anyway. I don't know what I'm doing with the bishop. Okay. So, 2581. I'm doing a King's Engine again out of force of habit. This line's a lot of fun though. It's kind of, this looks like a fun Benoni style position. So I'm on f3 and oh, getting the dark square bishop there is always good. Surely, that's a general rule. Like this b4 and maybe bishop f5. Oh, where's that knight going? That knight is stuck, actually. That knight is stuck. He's on my knight though. The knight's still stuck, but his pawn's pinned there to the queen. Yeah, okay. So try and vary somehow the openings. Maybe just quick bishop f4 like Topolov game tonight. A little bit bishop f4, not really. I've got this h-file dynamic now. Maybe f4 coming up. I've got a weakened e4 square, but on the other hand, knight g. Oh, he's got queen d3, king f2, queen d2, knight e2. Maybe I can kick the queen. Is that queen going to a5? Maybe it takes. Okay. Is this bishop good? Yes, kind of. If I can play g4 though, and then f5, that might be fun to play for f5. And then e6, and then maybe knight f4. There's king g3. There's a back row issue he needs to factor in, I think. But what am I doing here? Am I playing for rook h6 or something? No, I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Where's my king going? This is not usually that healthy. Oh, man. What about f7? Oh, he's going to make me over here. f7? King g5? By 1.3. Whoa, that was so close. Let's try a quick d5 for a bit of variety. Maybe it's good to try and keep awake as well, to play a bit interestingly. The opening. So the pawns at the moment, well, it's dynamically in white's favour. I can't really just say it's structurally interesting for me when the dynamics here. Mind you, now he's got a pass pawn. I can't blockade it that easily. I can weaken my dark squares to play g6, and then try and play for bishop f7 and queen e5, I guess. And then that gives me nothing much still. Move. Okay, f4. f4, trying to get my. I'll just blunder the rook. Just blunder the rook. Yeah, he's got the pass c pawn as well. I think that's pretty terminal. Okay, I think I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to resign here and quit while I'm whatever I am. So yeah, I think this is interesting. I think this is on the TV mode if you want to come on. They've all got the cross tables now. So I think that's pretty good fun. Okay. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.